Welcome. Hello. I am in the middle of recording another series, but today, I found this one that looked like it would just be a little more lighthearted because I felt in a more lighthearted mood and I wanted to start another game that was perhaps a bit more fun. Well, I mean, the other one was definitely fun, but I want to do something a little bit more lighthearted and spirited. Just playful. I found this game here that was one of the ones I downloaded. It's called Second Circle, a Helltaker fan game. Ooh, here it goes. Second Circle by CG Gallery. Dun, dun, dun. And you can view the credits right off the bat. Cool. Let's start a new game. Whoa, that music. The Archangel Uriel. He is said to possess one of the most powerful artifacts of the mortal realm. A scroll upon which lies the names and deeds of every human who has ever or will ever live. It is said that these predictions contain within them the key to understanding one's place in the universe. Acquiring this knowledge is the ultimate goal that we all unknowingly strive for, every moment of our lives. And just like that, bon appetit. Oh, look it right off the bat. We're meeting Lucifer here. And she's got a cooking gown that says Satan. Taker, you really must clean out the refrigerator. Look at it, there's flies everywhere. Okay. Wait. Okay. I think it froze. That's cute. Kind of reminds me of the owl lady from the Owl House. I'll do it later. You better. First one's for you, as per our agreement. I can hardly wait to taste what you cooked up this time. I need to make a more girly voice, but it's Lucifer. Okay, how do I make a girly Lucifer voice? Let's throw in a British accent, I can hardly wait to taste what you've cooked up this time. Guess that's more of a southern, whatever. Daintily, the Queen of Hell takes a small bite of the neatly rolled up pancake. Incredible! I'll admit I never thought of mixing marmalade and chocolate, but it's just so... Glad it's a hit. Let's go and add it to the recipe book. I'll handle it. You keep the pancakes coming. Right. I'm surprised. What about? You, us, and us. I kind of assumed you'd be a lot more forward with the whole harem thing. What do you mean? We've all been living here under the same roof for over a month now, yet not a single sin orgy has occurred over the course of that time. The other girls are getting impatient, You might want to take some time out of your day to try and make yourself a part of theirs. If you're interested in keeping the whole show running, that is. You mean like a date or something? Or something. And so, though you once conquered hell, it seems the stage is set for an even greater challenge. Domestic dates with demon girls. Hey, if you're done with your internal monologue, you've still got more pancakes to make, so chop chop. Of course. 20 minutes of professional griddling later, you emerge from the kitchen, ready to continue your day. Now, who do I talk to first? Select your character. Alright, we got Pandemonica, Modius, Cerebrus. I guess they're all named Cerebrus. Melina, Zarada, Azazel. Oh, so that's the angel there. Justice. Lucifer. Ah, and then there's Lucifer. She's ready to talk. And Judgment. Ooh, Judgment's gonna look at her. This Modius. I want to talk to Modius. One morning on your way to rouse Lucifer for pancakes, you run into Modius in the hallway. Good morning, Taker. Good morning, Modius. Have you seen Lucifer? I believe she's sleeping in this morning. Figures. Breakfast is ready, by the way. Oh, good. I'll head down right away. Actually, before you go, I wanted to ask you something. Yes? Should I invite Modius to the spa? Ooh, yes. Let's invite Modius to the spa. You dig around in your back pocket and come up with a little flyer that you had cut out of the magazine, and Modius peers at it in your hand. What's this? I won a contest. A contest? What for? Don't worry about it. What I want to say is that I want a spa trip, and I'd like for you to go with me. A spa trip? Yes, I thought it'd be nice to get out of the house and get spoiled a little, don't you think? What does this spa trip entail? Anything you want, really. You look down at the flyer and begin to read off the amenities offered therein. Let's see. They offer massages, manicures, pedicures, sauna access, acupuncture. Out of the corner of your eye, you notice the demon's face reddening with every word. Soon her complexion resembles that of a ripe tomato. At this point, you stop and look to her for an answer. She's blushing. Well, I don't know what to say. If you don't want to go, I completely understand. Yes. No, I do want to go. It's so... yes, I'd love to. Even after accepting, you can see that Modius's cheeks are still beet red, and she continues to stumble over her words for several more moments before she finally decides... Oh, before you finally decide to cut her off. Okay. How about we leave after breakfast? Rather than reply, Modius only manages to nod furiously while hiding her face. You take this as an enthusiastic yes. Oh, well, we'll see how it goes. I don't know if that's a super enthusiastic yes, but let's see how it goes. A short while after breakfast, you and Modius make your way to the spa. It isn't far, so soon you arrive in front of an extravagant building that has been stylized to look like a Japanese bathhouse. As you park the car, you notice Modius drumming her fingers against her knees anxiously. You watch her fidget in her seat for a while before thinking it's best to say, well, something. Is everything alright? Modius doesn't reply at first. Modius? Oh, sorry. Yes. I'm okay. It's just that this is all so much, you know? How do you mean? Well, it's just that, I'm a lust demon, Taker. As a result, I don't experience the world like you, or Justice, or Lucy. So for me, this is all very... intimate? Yes. See... so you see, it's not that I don't want to be here with you. It's just that I'm... Oh, please don't make me say it. No, I understand. Look, I am really looking forward to spending time with you, Modius. But please know that you don't have to force yourself on my behalf. If you're uncomfortable, you can go home. Thank you for saying that. But believe me, I want to be here just as much as you do. It's just that I need extra time in these sorts of situations. Well, just let me know if you ever need a moment, okay? It's okay to step away for a breather sometimes. At this, Modius turns to you, anxious and vulnerable. You begin to wonder if maybe this isn't such a good idea after all. But then the demon takes your hand in hers and nods. Yes, okay. I'm ready. Let's do this, shall we? Yes, let's. You get out of the car and look up at the exquisite building before you. After a moment, you feel Modius slip her fingers in between yours. Shocked, you look down at the demon. They say demon a lot here. Well, I guess it's not a down. I don't think of it as a down. I don't think of it as a negative term. I don't think that it's a negative term. Anyway, let's continue. Modius looks away from you, her face painted with red-cheeked determination. She squeezes your hand even tighter, and you, realizing just how embarrassing this must be for her, decide to say nothing. And so, hand in hand, the two of you enter the spa. Inside, you approach the counter. Hello, I'd like to renew these contest tickets. The woman takes the tickets from you and looks them over. Ah, congratulations, sir. Now if you just wait here a moment, I can have someone give you a tour of our facilities. You nod and lead Modius over to some of the seats. There, the two of you wait in silence until you are approached by another employee. She beckons you to follow her, and the tour begins. As you walk the hallways from one facility to the next, you peer cautiously over at Modius to see how she's doing. Ooh, that's a look right there. She catches your eye and a smile draws upon her lips. Playfully she mouths, "Don't stare," and winks before returning her attention back to the tour. Ooh. She's given the lusty eyes already. Gosh. That's a cute dress on her, too. And that concludes the tour of our facilities. Now, seeing as your passes can only be redeemed for one of our services today, have you given any thought as to which one you'd like? Before you can even open your mouth to answer, Modius has already begun to speak. I'd like a massage. That can be arranged. We offer both individual and couple massages. Do you have a preference? A couple's massage would be lovely. You glance over at Modius and see only resolute determination in her heart-shaped eyes. Yes, a couple's massage does sound good. Excellent. If you'll just make your way down the hall to the waiting room on the left, I'll get everything prepared. The masseuse will fetch you when you're ready. Or when they're ready. Though stunned at this turn of events, you make your way down the hall as instructed. It seems that as soon as you settle into the surprisingly comfortable waiting room chairs, you are whisked away by the masseuse, who leads you into a small room with two tables sat side by side. A couple of towels are shoved into your arms before the woman promptly leaves the room. You and Modius make eye contact briefly before the demon, wholly in her element now, disrobes entirely without any further pomp and circumstance. Modesty hasn't escaped you, however, and so you are quick to avert your gaze before undressing yourself. Oh, there she goes. She looks like she's in her little slice of heaven down in hell. She's in her little slice of heaven. Shortly thereafter, the woman returns and you lay down for your massage. Then, with a dexterity and strength previously unknown to you, the woman sets to work on the muscles of your neck and back, undoing knots you didn't even know you had. With each satisfyingly painful release, you are given a moment to breathe and recoup as the masseuse switches between you and Modius. Oh, it's a single masseuse. Okay. Has anyone ever told you that you run a bit warm, dear? Do I? Must be the climate. I'm used to... Oh, where are you from? Hell. Oh. Undeterred by this revelation, or perhaps thinking it's a joke, the woman proceeds with the massage in relative silence. Eventually, you feel a familiar hand slip into yours one more time, but just as you become accustomed to the feeling of your fingers nod together between the table, the massage ends. All right, well done. Already? And that's what they all say, but yes. And now it sure does fly by, doesn't it? That was lovely. I'm glad you think so. I hope you come back and see us again. Oh, I think I will. Still lost in bliss, the two of you get dressed and make your way out to the front desk to hand in your vouchers. Then it's into the car where you sit and bask in the sensation that you can only describe as a well-needed lump of... what a well-needed lump of dough might feel like. All of a sudden, Modius places a hand on your forearm, drawing your attention. You look and are met with a gaze of fiery conviction. Ooh. Before you can do so much as think of something to say, the demon leans in and kisses you swiftly on the cheek, utterly wiping your mind of anything even remotely close to a complete sentence. Thank you. In a daze, you start the car and drive home in silence, your cheeks burning with the silhouette of Modius's lips. The afternoon has waned into evening, coloring the sky a deep and passionate orange. You think it's the most beautiful sunset you've ever seen, but even it doesn't compare to the impression left between your fingers by the demon of lust sitting next to you. If only you could bottle up this feeling and keep it with you forever. But then you remember you don't have to. Modius and Taker's affection have increased by 1. Oh, okay. Now select your character. Okay, nice. That was a nice little detour there. Got to take Modius out to a little spa and have a relaxing day there. Excellent. Who should we talk to next? I'm kind of curious about these Cerebrius, triplets? It looks like the Cerebrius triplets.